Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? Yo, I was just sitting there, I was thinking to myself, right? And I was just like, yo, man, why do they always say ancient Egypt? Like, they always say ancient Egypt. You know, even like the History Channel, they're like, ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. Egypt is so ancient. Like, Egypt can't be ancient. All right? I'm going to tell you why Egypt can't be ancient. Egypt can't be ancient because it's in Africa. So if Egypt is ancient, then it's ancient Ghana. Okay? Ancient Somalia. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Ethiopia. You know, like, how did you take one little spot out of Africa that was there the whole entire time, and it's part of an entire landmass, continent, and just call that little piece ancient? Ancient Egypt, ancient Egypt, ancient Egypt, and Ghana. Ancient Egypt, and just Ethiopia. Like, what was Ghana, Ethiopia, and all the rest of what were all the rest of the places in Africa doing while Egypt was doing what it was doing? You know, sometimes like that word ancient and then ancient in Egypt, it'll go right into that, and they'll just take it and it'll just kind of encircle it in something that separates it from the whole entire thing, which is Africa. It's Africa. Period. Okay? Period. That's it. And it's funny because they come from Ethiopia, they can come from Ghana, they can come from Nigeria, and then you say, Africans, right? They're African, right? But why, as soon as they gotta come from Egypt, all of a sudden, they become Egyptians? Like, the answer is no. No. The whole goddamn thing is African, alright? Okay? That's one whole other scope. But, peep game. We need to fast. And when I say we need to fast on multiple levels. And when I say multiple levels, I mean like, when I say fast, I don't just mean food. I mean anything that's in your life that may be a hindrance or something that you can't control or something that may be blocking you from something else. For instance, females. If you're a male, especially a thirsty male, or a male that, you know, can't either keep his leg closed or can't seem to be faithful to one female or can't seem to get his mind straight because he's out there chasing females to fill some kind of insecure void in himself, what you do is, if you can actually grab a hold of your ego and tell it to sit the hell down so that you can actually do this, you fast from them. You fast from them and you treat females as if they're invisible. As if they're invisible. If you see one, hi, and then you keep on going. It's not like, hi, and where you going? And then like, what's your name? And then like, how you doing? And well, can we, and this, and no, every female is not for you to put your penis in. It's like a reprogram, you know? And if you start looking at it like that, you'll look at them in actually a new light, because a lot of people, especially people on Facebook, they're like, yo, you know, can you be a friend with this female and a friend with that one? You know, honestly, you can. You just got to approach them the correct way, starting off early in the relationship. And that's not like, you know, that's not like you putting your penis in something. It's just like you got to come at them in a way that makes it so that she's a female and you're a male, and she that understands that you are just a friend and you're not actually trying to, you know, get all up in her space and she's trying to get all up in your space, because a lot of times we do that and we end up hurting ourselves. And if we end up hurting ourselves, we end up hurting the other person. Why? Because you went in with the wrong intentions. Okay? And you will not go in there with those same exact intentions if you actually fast. Just fast. Because if you fast from them for a considerable amount of time, you'll just start to notice certain things, and it'll actually calm your thirst down. And you will actually get better quality females. Okay? That's one fast. All right? Then you got, what if you're drinking all the time? If you're drinking all the time, okay, and you go out with your friends, and if you look around and you notice that you and your friends, every time y'all around and y'all having a good time, there's some alcohol in your hand, You can't tell your friends, hey, listen, we all need to go to fast. We need some self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? We need to have intervention. You can't do that. Everybody has their path. But for you, if you think those are your friends, they might be. But you are never going to know until you fast off the alcohol. You need to come off the alcohol. You need to see if those same friends invite you out now that you can't drink. You need to see if those same friends support your new sober lifestyle. And in order to do that, you need to fast. Because if you don't fast, you're never going to know. You're going to actually think you got the best quality friends in the entire neighborhood, entire town, until you go on that fast and then, oh, she's not calling you anymore. She ain't calling you anymore because she knows that you're not going to go out there and do the same trashy, thotty stuff that she was, because you stopped drinking and now you can see that these busted, beat down dudes is just not what they are and that you've been fucking up for the last 6 months. You get what I'm saying? But that's not going to happen if you don't pull back, step back, and get a different perspective. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing happens with weed. Same exact thing. Anybody that smokes weed can tell you. You'll have a whole certain set of friends and certain people that you just smoke with. And you smoke. And as soon as you, I'm not smoking, or you're on probation, or I need to get me a job, y'all. As soon as you do that, you'll notice you get the shade. You know what I'm saying? They start to like hit you with the shade. And it's just like the same thing with the alcohol. When you want to do better for yourself, you got to take it upon yourself to actually make the necessary move to make that happen. You can't just hope that somebody else is going to come along and push that on you. You got to do that for yourself. I can't even sit down there with you and tell you that you need to do this. That would scare the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually what I do. Usually I scare the shit out of people. People watch a video and they sit there like, oh, God damn, well, you made some good points, but shit, I ain't ready for that right now. And I know, I understand. That's why the video's there. You can just remember it, put it in the back of your mind, and then you're going to go out there and you're going to start looking and you're going to be like, damn, Damian Michaels was right. Oh, man, I got to fast from these motherfuckers. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to do. You're going to go on a fast because you're going to understand that the people around you are there for a specific reason. Okay? If you are with friends that like drinking, you guys have drinking entities attached to you. Those drinking entities, they're just sitting right there like, what are you doing? We're drinking, right? Aren't we drinking? And he's like, I don't know. Yeah, we're drinking. Aren't we drinking? Yeah, we're drinking. Aren't we drinking? And you best believe that entity will get in touch with your friend's entity, and your friend, as soon as you're thinking, I'm not drinking today, your friend, hey, you want to come out and drink? What you going to say? I'm not really drinking today. It's down the third. Then you kind of come up with some excuse to get out of it. Yeah, I don't really got any money, but you don't worry about that. The entity got that shit covered. Oh, don't worry. I got you. We're going over here. It's like $2 this and $2 that. Oh, don't worry. I'll get you jumped, because the entity does not want to drink by itself. Don't want to drink by itself. Don't want to smoke by itself. Don't want to lie in misery by itself. So y'all got to be able to pick up on this. You get what I'm saying? They got to be able to pick up on these tiny little things. You know what I mean? Like, a fast is not just for food. Okay? It's for everything. Everything. You can fast from everything. You can fast from your car. You know, you might not even know you got health issues because you're always in your car. You go outside, you get in your car, you go drive here, you get out your car, you walk there, you walk back in here, you walk here, you walk there. You're supposed to do a considerable amount of walking every single day. You're supposed to do a considerable amount of walking. Walking is it's a recalibration for your body. As you're walking, your body starts to your feet are going. Walking is an exercise. And for anybody that goes out there and you're running creates stress in the body. Okay? If you run 8 miles, you're going to burn whatever amount of calories. If you walk 8 miles, it's going to take you longer, but you're going to burn the same amount of calories. You get what I'm saying? So, with that said right there, you got to understand that there's absolutely no way possible, all right, for you not to fast. You should always be fasting. If you see you got a vice, every single morning you got to wake up, You got to go to the coffee shop and then you got to get you some starch Danish crap. Fast from that. Fast from that and see what that tells you. See what that does for your body. Fast from that. Stay at home. Make some food at home. And then tomorrow, when you get in your car and you get ready to drive there, drive past your chemical, drug, starch shit. Drive right on past that. Leave that right there. Because in your head's going to be spinning. And you're actually going to be thinking about different things. A lot of people don't understand that once you get into that repetition, and everybody knows they got that coworker, they come in, they sit down, they got their coffee with the chemical concoction in it, then they got their bagel with the cream cheese in it, and all the rest of the crap they sitting there, and then they sit down, then they eat, and then they know at this certain time they're going to get up, and then they're going to go here, and then they're going to get their hero, and they're going to go get this. The brain, everything is on a, what's the word I'm looking here? It's on autopilot. You're on autopilot. You don't want to be on autopilot. In order to take yourself off autopilot, you got to fast. And you got to find whatever vice or whatever that is that you think you might be crutching on, and you got to just fast from that. For real. Whatever it is you think you might be crutching on, you got to fast from that. Okay? And that goes for everything. Every single thing it is you're doing, no matter what it is you're doing, fast from it. Okay? If you think you got a problem in your life and I don't know if this should be in my life, I don't know if it should not be in my life, how are you going to actually know that unless you remove it from your life for some time, see how your life is, and then add it back in? And what I just told y'all is that's like the solution to some of y'all relationship problems right now. A lot of people be with somebody for a while, then they don't know if they're good for them or not, and then they do the best thing in the world. They give themselves space, and then you're just like, I'm happier. I thought I needed them. I don't need them. And some people won't give you any space. They'll actually suffer you. They will actually block your natural fast or your space. And you ladies will see that out there with a man that say you don't want around, or you already told him he's not good, this, that, and the third, but he's kind of got this thing with you, so you kind of let him seep back in every now and then. And what he's doing is he's not allowing you to get him out of your system. Okay? He's not allowing you to actually do that. And because you can't do that, you can't get the clarity that he's not really, really, really necessary. You need the clarity, and he don't want to get that to you. You know what I'm saying? And it goes both ways. It goes like that for the fellas too. Sometimes, you got that crazy girl, this, that, and third, and things ain't work out, and this, that, and third, and you just like, man, shorty was this, and she was driving me crazy, and she was all drama, she went through my Facebook, and she went through this, and I just don't want to be bothered, and da-da-da, this, that. And that's what happens. They're clogging up your space, and you can't get that off, and you can't fast from that, and you can't realize if you actually need that in your life. So sometimes, relationships, women, family, friends, hold everybody accountable. Hold everybody accountable. If you feel like they just might be draining some energy or using you, you're not sure. This person might be talking crap about you. This person makes you feel this way or that way. Fast from them. Take them. I don't care who they are. Take them and remove them from your life. And then go, I'm better off without them, or I'll let them back in my life, but only under these circumstances. All right? So y'all can, you know what I mean? Even meat eaters can do this. I ain't say nothing about nothing vegan. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, fast. 2017 is coming up, the new year and all this other great stuff. You know what I mean? I know y'all want something new to do, so start cutting motherfuckers off.